Going to be a great Sunday on the wagering board as we look ahead 1 week from today, Super Bowl 50. We still see steam on the Panthers. 6-point favorites. Total on the game is 45.5. The consensus from the sportsbook directors in Las Vegas, it's a game that actually could reach 6.5 and may actually go off at that number when the game kicks off next Sunday. Don't forget, glad to be with you every day here at scoresandodds.com. And our feature pick of the day from our friends at oddsworthbetting.com is available to you right below this video. Building your bankroll to get ready for the big game. The props came out heading into the weekend. Numbers starting to settle in. It is so interesting to try to dissect the game. And we're going to do that right here. And we're going to focus on the receiving game for the Denver Broncos. And it's a very intriguing chess match to try to figure this out because we don't know about Peyton Manning's arm strength to this day heading into Super Bowl 50. How about running backs catching the ball in the backfield? Ronnie Hillman, over under 9.5 total receiving yards for Hillman. His longest reception is on the board at 6.5. Demaryius Thomas, as we get to the wide receivers, he's a big play guy, but can Manning get him the ball downfield? And the sad truth is even if he does get it to him downfield, Thomas has been dropping a lot of passes of late, but his number's up there, 67.5 receiving yards, and his longest reception is on the board at 23.5. Again, he is a big play wide receiver. Will Demaryius Thomas score a touchdown? No is the big favorite, minus 215. Then we go to the other side with Emmanuel Sanders, a guy in the slot, and a guy that Manning goes to an awful lot, and he's a clutch guy. As for Sanders, 69.5 total receiving yards for him in this game. His longest reception at 26.5. How about the total number of receptions for Emmanuel Sanders? Sitting on 5. That is a pick'em number. Will Emmanuel Sanders score a touchdown? The no is the favorite at minus $1.80. So looking at a nice plus price if he were to catch one. Will he have a rushing attempt? The no is minus 330, but it's not out of the realm of possibility that they do a jet sweep with Emmanuel Sanders or even an end around. Total receiving yards from tight end Owen Daniels at 33.5 yards. He's really taken over for Vernon Davis, who, man, they had high hopes for him, but he's come virtually invisible. A guy that could have an impact. We saw an unknown receiver have a big say in the game last year for the Seattle Seahawks. How about Jordan Norwood? Total receiving yards for him, 17.5 yards. And it will go down to Andre Caldwell, where he has total receiving yards of 8.5 yards. You get one catch, go with a 4-5 wide receiver set. If Denver's behind, stands to reason. He could catch a pass. It goes down, further down, to every positional players. It's on the board, over 350 props. Hard to believe. And I would even just say this to you. We were doing the radio show, downtown at the Golden Nugget on Friday. It said to Tony Miller and Aaron Kessler, I've never heard of this one. Could you do this one? How many times will teams play in the red zone? So basically you need to run an offensive play from the 20-yard line coming in. Took 10 minutes. Aaron Kessler went in the back room, came back, and made it 6 under $1.30. 6 times the teams will visit the red zone. You can make a number literally on anything. In fact, they liked it. They put it on the board. It's that time of year. We're focused on the big game. We're looking at the Super Bowl props. But don't forget, you can build your bankroll each and every day with college basketball. The NBA, the NHL will return after the All-Star break. It's always a treat to be with you at scoresandodds.com. As always, inviting you to check out the feature pick of the day right below this video from oddsworthbetting.com.